Good morning and welcome to day 20 of our mostly carnivore transformation. I'm looking at the date and thinking, gosh, it's almost been 3 weeks. It's gone so fast, but so much has happened during that time as well. So I had a fairly okay sleep last night. I got up a couple of times to go to the toilet, but I was okay. I did, however, wake with a leg cramp this morning, so I've took some magnesium as soon as I got up at about 6:15. My energy's 6 out of 10. My mood is 6 out of 10. My motivation's 6 out of 10. But that's now. This is how I started yesterday. I felt pretty good when I got up, but after I've been working for a while, I felt wrung out. So we'll see how I go. The other thing I've noticed this morning is that I've got a lot of mucus. I'm very mucusy this morning. It may be the after effects of the antibiotics, which I'm still taking, or it may be just the fact that I had amines yesterday. So I don't know, but we will see. I'll just try and manage that the best I can without taking antihistamines. What else is going on? Oh, I shouldn't even think about brain fog. So I listened to yesterday's videos and thought, gosh, I sound so slow. I really did have a lot of brain fog yesterday, but I don't think I recognized it for brain fog because I wasn't doing too much. But this morning, as I'm trying to do things, even the simple things on the computer, I have to think hard about. So I am still suffering with brain fog. One example is Adam's got a medical appointment on the 20th, which I thought was today, and it's actually next month. So I didn't read it properly. Yeah, and I've been telling him to drink, because he's got to have bloods done today, and it's not until next month. Oh well, he's hydrated now. Yes, so we'll see how the day progresses. So at 7 o'clock, I had one of yesterday's leftover meatballs with some creme fraiche on top so I could take my antibiotics. I'm not a huge fan of reheated food, but this wasn't too bad actually. Adam did a really good job of cooking these yesterday. I don't know if I mentioned it. They were lovely and juicy still and not too dry at all. Adam woke up at 8:30 this morning. He slept really well, he said. His sleep quality is 8 out of 10. His energy is 8 out of 10, so he's got some energy. His mood and motivation, however, still remain quite low. And I think we need to start looking at that because this diet hasn't done much for that at all. Mood 4 out of 10, motivation 5 out of 10. And his blood sugars were 5.3. So for lunch, Adam and I had different lunches. He cooked both of them, however. He had prawns and mushrooms with a cheesy, creamy sauce. He said that was delicious. I had chicken and beans and Brussels in a creamy, cheesy sauce, and that was delicious. The chicken was poached in the sauce. Adam made those. At about 2:30, I got cravings. So I found in the last few days I've had so many cravings. I don't know whether it's the antibiotics, I don't know whether it's adding the vegetables or having more carbs with my food. But man, the cravings have been really bad, and I wasn't having any at all prior to getting diverticulitis. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I hope that when I stop the antibiotics and start some probiotics, that this will settle down because it is really, really tempting just to go and get some rubbish and eat it because it's just triggered something in my brain. So I had these, they have a few little spices in, but it wasn't too bad. I have been adding zinc at lunchtimes to my regime, and that helps eliminate some salicylate. So I think I was okay. I prefer not to have that flavour, but that's all we had. We'll see how I go. So at about 7 o'clock, Adam cooked another meal. I had chicken, pretty much the same thing I had for lunch, except I didn't have the vegetables this time. I want to try and have some bits of vegetables, but not too many because I need it to push things through my bowel. But I still want to try and reduce carbohydrates. So it's a bit of a balancing act at the moment with my diet. We'll see how things progress with that, but this is delicious as well. Adam had a big steak and he put some feta on top that he cooked. He said that was delicious. Adam was eating a packet of pork crackle as I went to bed, so that's, I think, the end of his eating for today as well. So today's been a bit of a mixed bag. I have had some diarrhea, which I know will be from the antibiotics. I've just taken my last dose of antibiotic and I am going to give myself 24 hours and then start some probiotics because so I can recolonize my gut. And I have been quite phlegmy today. I've been blowing my nose a little bit and been a bit bunged up as well. So that has been going on. So my pain has diminished. I'm still quite tender, I would say, but not in pain. And the brain fog is still here. I'm really struggling to find words at this point in time. So you may find in the next few days that continues. So I apologise if I sound like I'm talking underwater. Yeah, so we'll continue on, see how things go tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you then.